and welcome to Community Connections. I'm Marnie, your host. Glad you're joining us as we wind up. Today actually is the first day of summer. So officially the first day of summer, the longest day of the year with the most light, but it's also the kickoff to all of the summer activities we have going on, and we have a lot of them. But right now joining me is Cody Rose. He is the executive director of the Firefighter Angel Foundation, but he is also one of the founders, so he's very shy about that, but it's because of him this amazing organization is doing such great things. And I've got Sanette Trammell, and she is the merchandise manager for the foundation, and we're going to talk about a couple of things that maybe you're not really ready to think about. It's not too far in the future because around here school starts the first part of August, and that is a health and wellness fair coming up and the Stuff the Bus to support the kids going back to school. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
so good to have you. Well, first of all, let's just start off. Firefighter Angel Foundation. Tell me a little bit about it.
Started in 2008 with my wife and myself. We were trying to take care of one family in Chino Valley. The dad had cancer and was terminal, and they're worried about him. He was the sole provider of the family. That expanded to us doing some Christmas deliveries that we did out in Chino Valley. We expanded to Prescott Valley. Now we do them throughout Yavapai County. Last year we did 26 families and over 100 kids. Then that just kept expanding, and meeting with the schools and doing stuff that we did at the schools for the Christmas time. They said, hey, we do backpacks, and there's a lot of kids that need backpacks and school supplies. Can you help us with that? And my wife and I, of course, said yes. And so she went and met with some of the people at the school, and that started as a little thing at the Humboldt district office that we gave out somewhere less than 100 backpacks. And it's expanded now to we're at the Finley Toyota Center, and we're giving out over 2,500 backpacks to the kids that are coming there. There's going to be over 40 vendors. There'll be probably over 5,000 people that will come through that day.
So let's talk about this event
Okay.
coming up. It's the 2023 Back to School Health and Wellness Fair. Did you add that to a backpack distribution event, kind of to engage more of the community in support of our families and kids and in need?
Yeah, so it started with just giving out the backpack
Right.
stuff with school supplies, and we thought that's all that we needed. But as we kept talking to more and more people that came through there was more needs that came up. And my kid's dentist comes by, and they do fluoride treatments. We have the Yavapai County Health Department that's coming this year and going to do immunizations. So that's new for us this year.
Wow, that's amazing.
We did haircuts last year for the first time. We had 10 barbers and hairstylists that came through. They were busy the whole entire time, and definitely life-changing events for some of those kids that have never had that.
Right.
That, prepping and walking out of there like, I feel really good today. And that's the whole goal of that we want them to get the backpack, but they're going to be the other vendors, and those vendors are not there to sell stuff for the kids.
Right.
They're there to provide that service. Like, how can we help you? When you walk in on that first day of school, you're going to be successful.
Right.
And that's what we want them to be like. I'm walking in, I'm proud of, I'm going to school today, and I got my backpack, I got a haircut, my teeth are clean, everything, I'm good to go for a first day of school, and I'm going to be successful through that whole school year. So that's what it's all been about. And partnering with different organizations, there's a ton of them. I can't list them all, but they're on our website. There's a ton of organizations that we've partnered with to make this successful, and the schools being the most important of that. The Humboldt School District and Prescott School District making those, they spread the word, they get it out to the kids, and without them, I don't think this would be what it is today.
So how do you have room for more vendors? I mean, if somebody's watching this and say, well, I have a service I would like to help and provide at this event, do you have openings for that?
We do. They're filling up fast.
Right.
We're limited to probably 50 vendors to make to where we're at. We can push more of that to be outside, but being the time of day that it is, it's going to be hot outside. Nobody wants to be outside. So
Right, this is July 25th,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and in the afternoon, the hottest part of the day.
Right.
So, they can go on our website, which is www.firefighterangel.org, and we have the flyer on there, that my phone number's on there, and they can register there and get the information, or they can call me and I can pass on more information to Kelly Maddox, who's the district liaison from Prescott. She's doing the vendor stuff for us for this event.
So is there a requirement by the families that want to participate, bring their kids, do they need to pay anything? Do they need to register, or do they just show up?
Pre-register.
Pre-register, okay.
We're extending it to our first responders, our military families, those families that are in need in the Yavapai County community only. There is a pre-registration. Again, it's on our website. There's also a phone number for questions. And we are kind of capped at about 2,500 backpacks. So once those ticket spots are filled, the
That's pretty darn
backpacks
good.
are gone. They can still wander through and see the vendors, but the backpacks may be gone at that point in time. So we do encourage pre-registration.
Okay, and you can
Yes.
register there at https:// 2023 back to school .eventbrite.com.
Correct.
It is also available, and I see you carry a full QR code. We're all using those these days. It goes directly to there to be able to register. So,
Yeah, and you can
Great
find
job.
us on our Firefighter Angel Foundation Facebook page as well. So you can always send a message that direction to get information also.
because you guys are amazing.
correct.
You are the recipient of our
Yes.
Community Excellence Award for Chamber
Yes.
for Organization of the Year for the work you do, and you continue just bring it up a notch and bring it up a notch and making that impact on our communities. And the need is there. And a lot of people say, why do you do this? Because we do have families in need, and let's take
for
care of
sure,
them,
yeah.
especially our kids.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we get caught up in our everyday life and you don't
Yeah,
see that.
no.
But when we go do some of these deliveries, one of the deliveries we did last year, we walked in the house and there was a dirt floor in the house. And you never see that because we're caught up in what we see every day and
Right.
it's not there. But we definitely have the need in the community and in the county.
And it's the kids.
Exactly.
It's the kids.
Watching
they're
the smiles on those kids' faces
Yes.
when they walk out of there, that's all the work that goes into it prior to that is like, man, why do we keep doing this? But
Right.
then when you see it on that day and those kids' smiles and them happy to be able to walk out of there different than when they walked in, that's what makes it all work.
head held high, shoulders
Yeah.
down.
We had a fun little story at the back to school event where a little gal actually came in with her hair down to her waist, and she'd been wanting to donate her hair to Locks of Love. And so we had that opportunity to have a little girl donate back for what she said. I received something sweet, I want to give back, and she actually donated her hair at that point in time during our event.
Wow.
We did over 200 haircuts that day too.
Well, this
Pretty
is
awesome.
July 25th from 3 to 6 p.m., Philly Toyota Center. So go ahead and register all that information, and I'm sure you can find it on the bottom of the screen here. Let's talk about the Stuff a Bus. We're running out of time, so we got a few minutes
Sure.
here.
Saturday, July 22nd from 10 to 2. We're partnering with a few other people as well. United Way. We're going to be setting up in front of Walmart's, 3 different locations. There'll be a tent outside with boxes, and you can donate school supplies, glue sticks, scissors, colored pencils, or backpack. All those supplies will go to our event and also to help what we do, teachers' closets at the schools. So the teachers will also get supplies as well as our
Right.
kids. So you can donate there monetarily or by donating.
So
an
if we
item
donate
purchased.
monetarily, you can purchase things that you need.
Correct.
That is going to be on Saturday, July 22nd from 10 to 2.
2.
So the Saturday prior to the back to school.
Correct.
And
Take
that-
all these supplies, go to our warehouse. We actually have a team of volunteers who come, stuff the backpacks with us, assembly line. It's really a lot
I've
of
seen
fun.
pictures. I've seen people volunteering. So
Yes.
it's a great way. You can use volunteers to help?
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's on the website as well. Yep.
Okay, what's your Firefighter Angel website?
Firefighterangel.org.
Easy, so it's opportunities to help. So again, at all 3 Walmarts that you'll be
All
out
three
there, we
months,
can.
we actually added Walmart and Cottonwood this year. They called us
Wonderful.
again. People wanted to be involved. So Walmart and Cottonwood and Safeway in Chino Valley.
Okay, Cody Rose, Annette Trumbull, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Firefighter Angels
Yes, thank
doing
you.
so much in the community. Again, July 22nd for the Stuff the Bus, and July 25th, the Back to School Health and Wellness Fair. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back.
Hey, about to hit the road? Distractions can be deadly. So here's how to prep for a distraction-free drive. Before you go, program your GPS, playlists, or any electronics. Complete your phone calls, texts, and emails. Be there in 20 minutes. Okay, Mom. Then enable the Do Not Disturb feature. Put the phone in a glove box, a purse, or another safe space, and now you're ready to safely hit the road. But remember, built-in technologies can also be distracting, so while you're driving, do not use your dashboard touchscreen or voice commands. Hands-free systems are just as distracting. And on longer drives, schedule breaks and park to check your messages. Share this distracted driving video with your friends and family. You may help save a life. And learn more at nsc.org/justdrive.
And welcome back to Community Connections. Joining me now is Donna Working, who is the marketing director, and Ron Owsley, who is the board president for the world's oldest rodeo coming up. Gosh, number 136,
136.
June 28th starting. So welcome.
8 days away.
It's 8 days away. Good to
Yeah.
have you. It's iconic. I mean, it is like when you talk about something that is so Prescott and so trenched in our tradition and history, it's the rodeo comes to mind every single time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, well, our rodeo is one of the biggest events, certainly for our area.
Isn't it like one of the oldest too? I mean,
1888 is the
absolutely.
world's oldest rodeo.
oh my gosh, but you know, it just gets better every year.
It does.
You know, I always go, and people coming in from out of town always go. But we're going to tell you right now, you go to the website, it says sold out, because really, technically, based on website sales, it is sold out. But there are opportunities to still get tickets to be able to see it. Now, like Ron said earlier, if you want 8 together, probably not. You know, maybe even not 4 together, but there are opportunities to get some tickets, so we want you to know how you can still see the rodeo, and then also be involved in all of the other activities surrounding the rodeo, because it's just, the rodeo is the center of it all and the foundation, but you've got activities all surrounding it. So
Yeah,
let's talk about
absolutely.
first how tickets. I want to go. Ron, I want to
Your
go.
best opportunity was to go today, go to the ticket office at 840 Rodeo Drive, and the ticket office is open for a few hours each day now.
Right.
There's just some very few scattered tickets left. Wednesday's probably your best opportunity.
Is that the first day?
It is.
Yes.
And I think by the end of the week, we may not have any of those.
Right.
And then the next best opportunity to see the rodeo this year will be go 2 hours before each performance, in line, and we're going to sell 100 to 200 standing room only tickets. So that's,
You know, and part of going to the rodeo, I mean, you love those events, so you're watching that, but then it's social too. You see everybody you know, you're walking
Everybody.
around, you're looking at your vendors, you're getting food, getting, you know, visiting the beer. So it's a big, so standing is not just standing there.
right.
Right,
You know.
absolutely.
We have
We have
action.
a lot of us that go see a rodeo, we never sit down.
Well,
So-
because you know everybody, Ron.
Well,
So does
just-
Donna.
yeah, there's no time to sit down, maybe during your favorite event or something.
Right,
So,
right. Well, so that's a couple of opportunities, so don't, you know, but personal visit to the box office is the easiest way to get actually sitting tickets.
Yeah.
And then, you know, some of our other organizations, keep an eye on Facebook, the Courier, a lot of them have tickets and they make those available to folks.
Courier
so.
still has
Yeah,
some for
so
sale.
that's, you can still get your tickets
Yeah,
at the Courier.
Monday through Friday, between 1 and 4, they have a whole bunch of, that first row down on the aluminum benches in the front, they still have a bunch of those tickets. I was over there a couple days ago.
And that's the office in Prescott Valley on Highway
Yes.
69. Okay, so.
Right next to the post office.
Okay, again, a personal visit. You can't get anything online anymore, so, you know, get in the car and take a drive if you really want to get out there and see the rodeo. So, again, let's talk about some of the activities that surround it, too. So it opens on June 28th.
June 28th through July 4th, but there's a lot of activities happening, as we
Yes.
know, downtown and at the rodeo. First, we have tons of vendors this year that are participating with us. We even have some food trucks there.
That's down on the Courthouse Square, so that's that big festival.
Actually, so downtown itself, obviously, we have our rodeo dance happening. That's
Okay.
on the 29th.
Thursday,
which
Friday,
is
and Saturday night.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, Thursday is our family night, so it's from 8 to midnight. We've got Saturday and Sunday, which is 21 and older, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
live bands, great music. Of course, we all know about the 4th of July parade.
What time does that start?
9
It's on
a.m.
the 1st.
on
at
the
9 a.m.
1st. But
Okay.
you're going to want to get down there early
Yeah,
because
get-
the parking's pretty bad.
Yeah,
So,
because lots of people go.
yeah, absolutely.
I know.
So there's lots going on. The city puts on a boot race. We've got, you know, the kiddie parade as usual. Now, these aren't rodeo events, but they are certainly rodeo structured events.
Well, a lot of times partners, you know, bring their event and make it part of the overall
Absolutely.
festival activity that's involved with rodeo.
Yeah,
So it's the
absolutely.
Kiwanis Kitty Parade, right?
The Kiwanis
It
Kiddie
is.
Parade, yes.
Then the Whiskey Row Boot Race.
Yes.
That's
Right
always
after the
fun.
parade,
Yeah. And then, of course, the dances. And you have Cowboy Church on Sunday, too.
We do have
Yeah.
Cowboy Church. Yeah, what time does that
9
start? Do you
o'clock,
remember? 9
Sunday
o'clock.
morning.
It's 9 o'clock.
In the grandstands.
So I'm excited because this year, so I take Pilates classes at Freedom Court Pilates, and she has an entry in the parade. So the first time in my 17 years here, I'm actually going to be in the rodeo parade.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm so excited because I've seen it, I've been a part, you know, I've been watching it, but now I'm actually going to, you know, fulfill a bucket list thing and actually participate in the rodeo
That's awesome.
parade with my Pilates crew.
We'll be sure to look for you.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
big parade.
It is always
140
big.
entries.
Absolutely, and it runs, but I know you can come down and pick your spot and have a, you know, get down there early, have some food, but also, I think they live stream it too, don't they? I've seen it in the past have done it, so.
Yeah, they do live
again,
stream it on social media through certain radio stations that partake.
That's huge.
But I do want to mention that we do have a Grand Marshal, which is our theme. It goes along with our theme. So our rodeo parade theme is Dances with Bulls. And if you want to talk a little bit more about our bullfighter.
Yeah, so Court Hunt, this will be his 20th year of being our bullfighter.
Oh my
And so he's the
gosh.
Grand Marshal, his family's coming, so that's pretty exciting. And then he has a new partner this year, so Bo Sheets will be the other bullfighter.
From Nebraska.
Yeah, and then we, Cody Sosby is the barrel man, so we'll have a great team out there in the arena. And then we also have the Broken Spoke Clydesdales coming back. That's always a crowd
So those are some of the
favorite.
entertainment during the rodeo too.
During the rodeo,
Yes.
the performances.
And then the most exciting thing is John Payne will be there, the one-armed
The
bandit.
one-armed bandit.
He's
my
the most
gosh.
amazing animal trainer in the world.
Yeah.
So anybody who's seen him before knows what a treat it is. Anybody that hasn't seen him is just in for the time of their life.
Yeah.
So it's so exciting.
So much happening. And I do want to mention as well that we brought Mutton Bustin' into the arena an hour before every performance.
It's
So
going to be
Well,
at 6 o'clock.
What's
Six
mutton
o'clock.
busting for somebody that's just new to the area and hasn't heard about that?
Well, it's the only rough stock event that you can hang on with both hands.
on Mutton Wish our sheep.
Kids from 4 to 7 ride the sheep.
Oh.
So last year when we rebuilt the arena, we replaced 8 bucking chutes with 10 of the big ones. And then we added 2 little bucking chutes where the sheep come out of for the kids.
Yeah.
And so we had a pretty limited amount, three different perfs last year. This year, all 8 performances. There will be mutton busting before. So it'll be an hour and a half before the rodeo each day and night. And
future cowboys
and
and cowgirls.
unlimited,
I love it.
unlimited entries. So however many kids want to ride, they're going to. So.
And unlimited entertainment. Those kids are just absolutely
Yes, so-
so serious about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
last
have a
year
high
the-
demand for the entries as well.
We
so.
do.
Well, yeah.
Last year was our first year, and we always knew that it would be popular. Well, we couldn't even imagine the
Yeah.
demand. So it's going to be exciting.
Well, let's give everybody the website. We're running out of time for the world's oldest rodeo, number 136, coming up on June 28th.
That's right. So if you're looking for scheduled events and more, go to worldsoldestrodeo.com.
Donna Working, Ron Owsley. Thank you for joining us,
Thank
and let's
you so much
rodeo.
for having us.
All right, we'll be right back.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
I'm joined by Bree Eastlick. She's the marketing coordinator for Prescott Valley Parks and Recreation. Her hands are full. We are planning the greatest 4th of July celebration ever seen in Prescott Valley. Red, white, and boom, happening on Tuesday, July 4th. Bree, we're going to talk about, the change of location. We're going to talk about all the new things you've been able to add, the opportunities for people to see the fireworks from pretty much a greater part of Prescott Valley now.
Yes, we have so many changes and so many new activities that we're able to provide for everyone, and this is a completely free event. So I think that is the greatest part. Everyone can come out, and the only thing you have to pay for is if you want food at the food trucks. Besides that, and the beer garden. But yes, everything else is free.
Got to pay for the food and beer, but
Yes.
the inflatables, the carnival rides, all of those new things you've been able to add because it is now at the Civic Center. Beautiful green grass. I mean, it's just a great place to be outside.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about stickers in your feet or anything.
No, yes. If you have been to Red, White, and Boom in the past, it was at Mountain Valley Park.
Right.
We have moved it over to the Civic Center, as if you've been to any of our events in the last year, they have been at the Civic Center. We do all of our, we call them the Big Five. All of them are at the Civic Center now, except for Fantamania, which is right down the street at the Findlay Toyota. So
Right.
whenever you come to one of our events, it's going to be at the Civic Center.
Well, if you had attended
Extravaganza?
Winter Spectacular or Extravaganza, now you had your winter event, and then you had your spring event. Now we have our summertime event, which, weather conditions kind of create different environments for everything. But here, all plans, all are a go for just tons of fun for the family, and it's all free. Did we tell you it was all free? It was all free, except food and beer.
Yes. No, we're super excited. I think the carnival rides are going to be the biggest hit there, especially. We are closing down Lakeshore, so Lakeshore will be closed from noon on the 3rd of July through noon on the 5th of July. So we are closing it down for those 48 hours, and it's to allow us to use that for our carnival rides, and then we're going to have our inflatables over on the big green space over at the Civic Center as well. So those are all going to be really close to each other. Super easy to it's very accessible, and it's just going to be all in one spot. You can see everything that we have. We do have the pony rides, we have face painting, we have balloon animals, we have live performances. I know Trailer Park Millionaires is going to be there.
They are so good, Bree.
They are.
They are so good. I loved them at PV Days. I follow them now. Old country, a lot of old classic rock songs. We love this music. So you got to go out and see them.
Yes, we're really
100%.
excited to have them out. And like we said, it is all free. But yes, this event starts at 3 p.m. and it goes until 9:30. And fireworks, they will start at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Yes, so it'll be a 30-minute fireworks show, which is a nice long show for everyone
On
to
the 4th
enjoy.
of July.
Yes, on the 4th of July.
Now, we were talking about, because of the location, there's other opportunities for viewing the fireworks, or other opportunities if you didn't want to come down to the Civic Center and maybe you don't have children. That's not, I would definitely go for the music though. But, you can tailgate.
Yes. So tailgating will be over at the Findlay Toyota Center, and that is going to be opening around 2 p.m. And yes, just come over. It is first come, first serve for parking. You can bring your trailers out there for trailer parking as well. And it's going to be just able to have fun with your friends, meet up with family members and friends, and just enjoy your time before the event starts over at the Civic Center.
And then Bob Edwards Park.
Yes, Bob Edwards Park is right down the street, so you'll be able to view the fireworks from there. And we've been using this as a space to tell people this is going to be a calm environment.
space.
Yes, to really enjoy the fireworks. So if you don't want all the hype and excitement over at the Civic Center, go over to Bob Edwards Park and just enjoy the fireworks over
But
there.
the splash pad will be going on over there.
Yes,
so
it will
obviously
be
the
all
kids can
through the
go over,
day.
and if that's what you want to do, take them to the splash pad. Will the pool be open though that day also on
Yes.
Mountain Valley Park?
Yes.
So that pool and splash pad will be open, so you can do other things too and then still come and enjoy the activities at the Civic Center.
Yeah, I believe free swim over at Mountain Valley Splash is, I believe, 12 to 4:30.
Nice. Well, I was thinking when you talked about the tailgating party, and if you want to tailgate and you go over and park in Findlay Toyota Center Park, it's just a little walk up Main Street there, just on the backside of Liberty Traditional to Lakeshore, over to where all the activities and the carnival rides are going to be on Lakeshore.
Yes.
And I know it's just a little walk because I did it when we were doing Prescott Valley Days, and I parked over by where it was the front of Findlay Toyota Center where we had the main stage. And I walked from there all the way over to the Civic Center where we did all the parade and announcing on Lakeshore. So I made that walk, and it's not that bad. So you can do that and then enjoy both. You may not want you want to do your own thing and tailgate, but you can still take the kids and go over to the carnival rides that are going to be on Lakeshore.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can do it all. Just ask me.
Everything. Yeah, we're very excited. There's just going to be so much going on throughout the day, and our staff has worked so hard to put this together, and we're super proud because we know it's going to be a big hit. We're expecting, at Extravaganza, which was back in April, we had about 4,500 people.
It was great.
And at Winter Spectacular, we had about 6,000 people. So we're expecting right there in that middle range, because this is usually right up there with Winter Spectacular's our most popular.
Well, and I think because of the time of year, because of the day, the weather's going to be beautiful. I think you might surpass that.
We would be very happy if we did.
It's going to be a wonderful day, and I really I really want to say congratulations for creating a new event. I always, been doing events with you guys for years and years and years, and when I had the Civic Center, I thought, we don't utilize it enough being in the center of town. The beautiful stage, the way it's all, conveniently located to everyone, handicap accessible. There's just everything about it is perfect, and yet we never used it enough. And I'm so glad that our festivals and all of our events are going over to the Civic Center now and creating that center of town for our community. And I know there's some people that are questioning, the move, and its growth, and it's being able to add more things. And I've spent 17 years out at Mountain Valley Park with the beer garden, and I know the challenges we have out there for people and picnicking and enjoying the activities. So there's more restrictions. Here it's wider and open with the convenience of Finley Toyota Center and Bob Edwards Park.
Yes.
Brilliant.
We wouldn't be able to have everything that we are having here at the Civic Center this year over at Mountain Valley. And like you were saying, you can see everything better. And that's going to be the biggest thing. You want to be able to view those fireworks. You're going to want to be able to sit in the grass. And over at Mountain Valley Park, it makes it a little harder to make that happen than it does at the Civic Center. So we're excited. People are a little upset, but I think once this event happens and they get out there and they see it, I think people will be very happy with the change. And they'll understand why we did it.
It's just, it's just change. And so, again, we just move forward because what I see is we're doing it for all of Prescott Valley and all of the community and all of the folks that are moving here. And so we want you all to come out, bring your kids. Did we say it was free?
I don't know if we did. Yes,
Did we say it's
did.
free?
It is free.
Except for food and beer. So come on out and join us on Tuesday, July the 4th, starting at what?
It starts from 3 p.m. all the way until 9:30 p.m. and fireworks start at 9.
And can they bring their own food if they wanted to picnic there in the
Absolutely.
Civic Center? But
Absolutely.
food trucks will be available. So
They will. We have
it's-
many.
It's all there for you. So we'll see you on the 4th of July. Thank you for joining us.